Hello and welcome back to the Texas Open. On the final day here, we are getting ready for the Senior Open Mixed Gold Medal match between Dave Weinbach and Chris Anderson versus Lisa Naumu and the none other than Scott Moore. Folks, thanks for joining us. I'm here with Ben Paquette, the Texas local, with all the information and the scoop on the area. And we are happy to bring you this broadcast live from Texas. Everybody's getting ready to warm up here, and our referee is going to be Byron Fresso for this match. A lot on the line here, as we know that the Texas Open payout is equal for both senior and the pro division. So lots on the line, Ben, and you can expect an incredible match. They've been battling all day. Looking forward to it.
We've already had a quick change. We've got a new referee, Ron Ponder.
Excellent,
great guy.
excellent,
Great
excellent.
guy.
Beautiful, beautiful. And here we are, folks. Getting ready. We got our lines refs lined up. It's about 133 degrees out right now, and
Balmy.
What's that?
It's a balmy one.
It certainly is. Certainly is. Yes, sir. Here we go.
Well, these players have been playing since 8 a.m.
8 a.m. That's their start. That was their start time this morning. Goodness gracious, right?
So we're pushing 10 hours here.
As Sarah,
11 hours.
As Sarah Ansbury would say, you know, it's not a sprint; it is a marathon.
Right.
So they're playing with the Duraball, if you're wondering. Playing here on this Texas show court, which is representing the Texas flag. We are good to go. Dave Weinbach playing out of Wisconsin, also known as the Badger. We have Chris Anderson out of California, of course. And Scott Moore from Colorado Springs, going to be a grandfather next month.
Yep.
Wouldn't expect such a young, dapper lad as himself to be a grandfather. It's pretty interesting. Byron, refreshing them on the rules that they know very well. You can see Scott Moore there checking the ball for its roundness. We have the Onyx Dura that they are playing with, the official ball of the tournament. And
one of the sponsors, Onyx.
Yep, one of the ball sponsor, yeah. And the official paddle is the Engage paddle, which is pretty decent paddle if you ask me.
It is, and we got Mueller Sports Medicine.
Mueller Sports keeping people safe for sure. Ben, have you been watching these guys all day?
I have, you know. I got to watch a couple of the matches on both of these teams because some of my friends, Dave Fleming and Helen Wilhelm, played both of them.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty exciting match.
Some really good matches
Electric.
in the senior mixed division today.
David Fleming, is he a Texas local also?
He is. He is a Dallas local. Him and Helen both. You know, neither one of these teams is going to back down. They're both very tough.
Checking to see if the line judges are ready. We're getting ready for that first serve. It appears that Chris Anderson won the serve, and here we go in this best of 3 to 11 win by 2. Here we go. Oh yeah. Woo. Holy smokes, folks. Holy smokes.
What a point.
Number 1, starting off with the good old-fashioned Texas shootout,
Right
yeah?
out of the gate. Right out of the gate.
What a point to start the match. Setting the tone, folks. Getting on the board here. Chris Anderson serving 1-0-2. Nice drop. Cross court between the ladies. Out of the air. Another point on the board.
Chris missed a passing shot there, but they doubled up on the next one, it looked like.
Scott Moore getting a little big there.
Got some real reach. He's got a lot of reach.
Scott Moore's a beast. Nice drop. Check Scott on his sideline. Ball sails just wide.
It's good control by Lisa, knowing where the court is there behind her.
Lisa Naumu, great player. I mean, I don't care what division you're playing. I wouldn't mind if either of these ladies were my partner. Nice, Dave Weinbach keeping the positive chatter up there. It's a good partner. Oh.
All 4 of these players have a great hard power shot, but I think at this point in the day, I think they've lost a little bit of gas. It's going to be interesting who can hit the ball hardest.
Yeah. And as we all know, that Duraball does change with the temperature. You know, it's going to be a little softer, a little slower.
It does.
So the power shot's not going to be as effective as it normally is.
One thing I'll notice is they are not playing with the Neon Dura. We had been moved to the Neon Dura earlier.
Players have a choice. All four
Players have a choice. Some liked it better on the white, the neon, but this one.
They've been giving the players the option to switch to the neon ball because of that white surface. Nice shot by Anderson there into the high five. Beautiful. You know, all four players had to decide. I think eventually, as this tournament develops, this is the second year of it, and it's only getting better. You know, the tournament director will make an executive decision, and it'll most likely be a neon on this court every time. A little high. Lisa's going to do what she does best, put that point away.
A little bit late. So the wind is in Dave and Chris's face right now.
3-1-2.
Ooh, nice attack by Dave Weinbach off the net. Just about impossible to return. So yeah, that wind in their face, just like you said, Ben, that's going to cause their ball, you know, no matter how hard they hit it, to potentially stay more on the court there and not to continue to sail. Scott Moore putting it down. 4-1 into the side out. We now have 1-4 on the one. Scott Moore serving to Chris Anderson. Ooh, nice power rip, followed up. Holy gun battle, and they come out on top, cutting that score in half. Scores 2-4 on the one.
She just waited to the last second, ended up being out, it looks like.
Yep, we got about 6 line refs on this match, just like the police. They are hawking those lines, making sure everybody's in check, which is great because, you know, that's what we need for this sport. Certified referees. Nice shot by Chris Anderson, right at the feet of Lisa, basically unreturnable. 4-2-1. Ooh, catches him off guard. That ball is in.
Great time for a drop shot there.
Sure. Just catching his sideline. Not much Scott Moore can do with that one. 5-2-1. Getting away here in game one. Ooh, nice shot by Lisa. Good D by Scott. Ooh, beautiful put away by Lisa Naumu in that back corner. So pretty.
Chris would have been better served to do a different angle on that shot to buy herself time to get back on the court, I think. It's still a tough shot.
Sure, sure. Decides to take it out of the air. Doesn't make it over the net. We have Dave Weinbach in the red hat serving to Scott Moore in the white just across the court there. His partner, Chris Anderson, in the pink. Here they are, looking to continue to increase their lead. Lets the ball go, and the line person calls it out. That's going to be a side out. 2-6.
Almost like the last shot she did. It was in. Very close. She's going to try and go back to that, I think, a few times.
Right. You know, when you hit the jackpot once, you're going to keep pulling that slot. That handle on that slot machine, whatever metaphor you'd like to fit into that. All right, the score, the lead's cut in half. We have 3-6 on the one. Beautiful drop from Lisa. Ball is out. Chris Anderson on the offense there.
Score 3-6, second server.
Ooh, the power from Chris
Anderson. Power right there.
Brought that with her all the way from California, and she's putting it all out on the line here on this gold medal match. What a sweet rip from Chris Anderson.
No point in saving anything.
No. Now's the time, right, Ben?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Oh, that's good footwork. Weinbach getting involved. Ooh, little high.
Oh,
such good hands. Can you believe it? Oh, and the angle!
Wow.
The unstoppable angle from Scott Moore.
Chris Anderson really earning some stuff in that point, but Scott putting it away with a huge angle.
Best point of the match so far.
It was a great rally.
Dave Weinbach, the Badger, with his official Badger paddle in the zone. I've never seen this guy not in the zone. Let.
Did that catch?
No.
I guess it did.
If you might know, folks, you know, as the ball hits the net on a serve, of course that's a let, but it still has to go past the kitchen for it to be a let. So that was pretty close. Here we are. She holds off, good patience. Scott with the hands, but the put away by Dave Weinbach.
Good put away. 2 setups and then the put away that
That's
time.
right.
Chris Anderson and Dave Weinbach do not miss a chance to speed this ball up.
Yeah, and that's actually a big part of patience that a lot of people forget. You know, while you're dinking in that dink rally, you have to be looking for that opportunity. You know what I mean?
I know you know that.
Wow.
I've seen you do it against me.
I try to tell as many people as I can. That's right, that's right. Always looking for that opportunity. It's a must. Nice drop by Scott as they take the net into this dink rally here. Oh! Scott says N-O. Chris Anderson on that attempt.
Good move by Scott. A little ill-advised by Chris. Just might have a little bit more patience there.
Yeah, Ben, you got a chance to play on this court. Was that your first time playing on this court, or have you had experience in the past?
It was. It was very fun, very educational. That one was just a little wide. Scott's really upset with himself about that one.
And you know, Scott's like the Hulk in a lot of ways. You know, you definitely you're not going to like him when he's angry. Good eye, the ball is called out.
That's tough to let go. That's tough to let that ball go right there.
It's a very high IQ move. It's kind of essential, especially playing against bangers. Letting that ball go as an option is really important to have in your set of skills.
With a close score here, 5-7-2.
Anderson with a backhanded return. She switches sides. Trickler over the net.
Tough net cord.
But they're going to take it. Money on the line. I know the number, but should I say it? Oh my goodness, the prize money. It's not a secret. $3,000 is on the line, folks, for this gold medal match. That's a good Sunday afternoon, if you ask me. I don't know about you, Ben.
It's a full day.
Full, yeah, that's true. That's true. Starting at 8 a.m.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true. It's good for a day's work. Yeah, for sure. Oh, nice reach by Lisa, setting her partner up, and Scott Moore puts the true put away.
I don't think Dave's expecting her to hit that ball back to Scott right there.
I caught him off guard. You know, you can be textbook all you want, but if you're taking a shot at your opponent and they're not ready for it, it's the right shot.
Good
point. It doesn't matter what the textbook says.
Good point.
Backhanded serve from Scott Moore. Legal as long as it's underhand and below the navel. Dink out of the air. Reset. Oh! Missed.
Little tentative on both of those. One high one and then one low one.
I don't think it's going to slow her down, but
no. She'll go right back to the power game real quick if she wants to. Got a hydration break, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah. Okay. You know, when the temperature gets above 138 degrees, they're allowed to, periodically sip their water, just so, everybody stays and remains safe out here.
It is a little warm today. You know, this weather's been tough. We didn't anticipate it to be this warm, and traditionally, like we said earlier, it's not usually this warm in September, but we push on, and these players are used to competition, and they're going to push through this. There's been a couple of rather warm tournaments this year so far.
Certainly.
In Chicago, a couple of other tournaments.
Been feeling this one the most. Hey, Ben, so we're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but as a local, what town are we specifically in here?
We're in Capel.
Capel. That's right. That's right.
If you're watching from Capel or anywhere else for that matter, please like and share this stream. You know, we've been doing a lot of work here with Steve Taylor and Digital Spatula.
Absolutely.
A lot of good work here. We'd love for everyone to see it.
Anderson, nice switch. Big swing from Weinbach.
Chris.
Woo! Oh, good hands, Naumu.
What
and
a
the true
point.
put away.
What a point.
Nice. Now, you might not know, folks, but there's some good legends on the court here right now. Dave Weinbach, not just in the senior, but in the Open Division, U.S. Open champion.
Yes.
Going up against Scott Moore, who's, in that senior division, a Triple Crown winner at the Tournament of Champions. So,
and a soon-to-be grandfather, I'm told.
Yeah. 1 month away.
Congratulations, Scott.
Yeah. Doesn't look a day over 29, at least his play style. Ooh, huge rip by Anderson. Big Big swing by Naumu. I like it. Little high. Oh, she covers it. She cleans her own mess up into the reset. Another great point here in this final. Oh my goodness, folks. Boom! The double put away. Anderson with the D. Dave with the follow-up D. The ball is long.
Wow. What a point.
Great point. Setting it into the side out. We're here at 7-7 on the one in game one. Whew. Fair enough.
That's a big time out there. There's been a couple of big points just recently, and I think, you know, either or team wants to regroup and assess what's going on and try and find a way to regain control if they don't have it, or keep it if they do.
Yeah. And, you know, in my experiences, you know, sometimes there's a point that lasts maybe 3-4 minutes and you're exerting yourself as hard as you can for those 4 minutes. Sometimes it's good to freaking catch your breath, 100%. You know, for the next point or the next upcoming, all the next points. Players dry off and hit that bottle of water as they get ready to approach the court. So Byron Fresso gives them that 15-second warning where they need to be back on that court.
We'll remind you real quick, this is the gold medal match, and we have coming into this match, we have Dave Weinbach and Chris Anderson as the winners. So they want to get this first win and really set the tone to make it easier on themselves.
Nice, that's a good reminder, Ben. Yep, so Dave Weinbach, Chris Anderson coming out of the winners bracket. Scott Moore and Lisa Naumu will need to beat them in this best of three to bring it to the game to 15 tiebreak to actually take that gold medal. No easy task, but they're up for it. Still 7-7 here. Oh, a beautiful swing by Lisa Naumu.
Lisa with the fist bump there at the end.
That was a good timeout, guys. They came out refreshed. They held them at 7. They have the ball back in their hands. A very good use of one of those 2 timeouts they have per game. Beautiful rip by Scott Moore. That ball curled just over that net. Not much that Chris Anderson could do on it. 8-7-1, looking to put this game 1 away.
Just off the net cord with the wind being an issue there for sure.
9-7-1, 2 points away from taking game 1, as this is a game to 11, win by 2. Little paddle tap, backhanded serve. Big swings. Boom, another point on the board from a big slam from Scott Moore. Weinbach with the timeout call, stopping them in their tracks, looking to change the momentum as they're getting ready to serve for game point number 1.
It's really surprising that Dave and Chris wanted to be on this side, knowing Chris's game. I would have thought that Chris would want to have been downwind on game 1.
Downwind?
I really think so. I always feel like those power players like to be downwind. Do you not?
When you say downwind, going with the wind so that your ball is even stronger.
Sorry, I mean it like that, with the wind.
Oh, no, I think you used the right term. Yeah. But yeah, you're exactly right. But sometimes, well, no, that is true, you know. Other things to consider when you are going to the wind with that power, sometimes it's hard to keep that ball on court. Ball just keeps sailing out.
Late in the day, if you're a power player and you're tired, I would think you would want that to put you back to 0 in your normal speed.
Nice.
She's been up against the wind as she's tired. Her balls maybe not be going as hard as she's used to them going.
Well, another thing to consider, as we have about 10 seconds before they get started again, is, you know, perhaps that Chris Anderson and Dave Weinbach wanted to end up on the best side. So you would pick the worst side first, and if this game goes to 3 and they side switch at the end, or this game prolongs, they'll end up on the side that they want to be on.
Good point.
A lot goes into that, you know, a lot of different factors. And that's game 1 in the books, folks.
There it is. A lot of net cords on that game. It happens.
Certainly, certainly. Fierce competitors. Scott Moore's in the zone, taking care of business. Lisa Naumu is coming with. Beautiful.
100%.
I can't say that Chris Anderson and Dave Weinbach have been playing bad. That was just a very great game.
It was a good game, you know. I mean, it didn't look like either one was just dominating wholeheartedly, but at the same time, there were a few, you know, missed opportunities and a few opportunities that they did take advantage of.
And obviously the wind is a factor here. It is getting more swirly than it's been most of the last couple days here.
It is.
Day 4, the final day of this tournament. Holy smokes, it's got that festival atmosphere to it. It's been nice. It's been a really nice tournament.
It's running down now, but I mean, when this thing was at full steam, it was just really going. There was a lot going on here. All these people had a great time. We're on 72-hour, basically, maybe 96-hour, I don't know, a run of just pure pickleball in Texas, the likes of which Texas has never really seen, to be honest. I mean, almost 1,000 people, 800 to 1,000 people or whatever, watching or playing pickleball over 4 days is quite an accomplishment in a tournament that was only 200 to 300 a year ago, you know. And Jean Ann in the tournament here, the Texas Open Championship, they've really pushed really hard. Melissa McCurley, Robin Goodall, all of the referees, all of the people that helped. I mean, this is a whole production that is only getting better each year. And we're very happy to be a part of it, and for them to have people like Steve and Digital Spatula and all of the other people, like we said, Onyx, Mueller, Gage, all of these companies coming out and doing all this hard work, and all the players just fighting through the elements and the time and just everything. It's been really good. It's been really good.
Absolutely. Wake up at 7 a.m., get to the court, play till 5 p.m., go to bed, wake up the next morning, and do it again.
Yeah.
This weekend has been quite the marathon, folks, and we are at the tail end of it. These competitors are playing for that gold medal and that prize money. First place is $3,000. As this sport continues to grow, the prize money continues to grow as well, which is very fortunate for the pro players, as we certainly appreciate it. And it brings the players out so we can get incredible matches like this one. Here we are, starting in game 2, 0-0 on the start. Nice dink by Dave Weinbach. Big swing, little deep. Point number 1 on the board. Lisa Naumu and Scott Moore starting up where they left off, 1-0-2. Oh, such a beautiful drop by Lisa. She takes that net. Oh, Scott with the defense.
A good stab by Scott.
Defending his sideline. Weinbach, huge with that ping pong forehand down the middle. Lethal, as usual.
Look for Dave to impose himself on this game, being down a game, I would imagine.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. He's going to have to be careful to not do too much. Nice serve by Chris Anderson there.
I would
don't want to overextend
he
yourself.
has the most energy on the court right now.
Yeah, I've never seen a moment around Dave where he wasn't the person in the room that had the most energy. Oh, a huge smoke by Lisa Naumu. Reads it perfectly. That's beautiful. Beautiful point.
That was quality pickleball right there, folks. That was outsmarting the Lynx. Sorry, the Badger.
There you go. The Badger who ate the Lynx. Nice drop by Scott. Nice reset by Lisa. Nice hands by Scott, keeping this point alive. Ooh, aggressive cross court from Chris Anderson. Gets herself in a little bit of trouble there, and Scott puts it away.
Score 2-1-1 here. Scott confident he has that shot here. I'm sure we'll see it again.
Tough jab, a little wide. Game 2. If Moore and Naumu are able to take this game, I'm just going to send them to that game of 15. And Chris Anderson and Dave Weinbach want none of that. Nice cross court by Chris. Follows it up. Oh, and that's going to be enough. See, that was nice. That was beautiful. Before, you know, she was aggressive with it. It was a little much, but that one, that was right around that range, you know, where she's not getting herself into trouble for going through for too much, but you know, really keeping Lisa on the ropes. Flying forehand from Weinbach sets it up. Lisa's ball is out.
Dave Weinbach and Chris Anderson really pushing here. In spite of that, still a little bit behind in the score. Let's see if they can take the lead here.
Big forehand. Followed up. Oh, Anderson with the counter punch sets Dave Weinbach down the middle. Sets him up. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing. I'm all about the setups, man. Nothing makes me happier than a nice setup for my partner or setting my partner up. I love the setups. Nice drop from Dave. Nice foot. Oh,
Just a little late on that.
so Ben, you might not know this. You might actually. Dave Weinbach recently just joining the senior tour. The new man on the block. You know, the new kid on the block. Very successful in the pro divisions and just getting into that division. Scott Moore, on the other hand, he's been around. He's the man, the myth, the legend, the man who's been dominating this division for the last several years. And this is kind of cool to see these two go at it here on this show court. Oh, it's up and over. Lisa with the hustle. Wow. Another touch on it. Scott giving her time. Lisa keeping herself. Big swing. Oh, and that's that same angle that Scott used on Dave earlier.
100%.
That was beautiful. Beautiful. Nice play by Lisa.
Again with the angle. Side out. I believe we're at 3-3-1. Oh, and a rare serve problem. What's going on with that?
Huge serve into the net. Got a lot of different serves in your. Oh, double serve. Double
Two in a row.
fault.
2 in a row. That is not a way to get momentum, folks.
All tied up here in game 2.
I think we might see a timeout here pretty soon. I'm seeing a lot of errors. A lot of reaching on those shots, trying to find that hole between the players and just missing. Lisa with another miss. A little bit of confusion here. There's Lisa setting herself up, keeping in control at the pace that she wants. Got a score of 4-3-2 now. Strong side out.
Another faulted serve, going for so much on those serves. You can hear the amount of power that they're trying to put into them. It's never a good idea to put the potential of your service into just that one serve. Trickler, they're both on it. Scott with the reset. Big swing. Handles the trickler. Hand battle between the ladies. Chris Anderson comes out on top.
A little late,
so
Lisa
good.
is. Great point there. There's that timeout. We've seen 3 missed serves, 2 or 3 unforced errors, and a lot of side outs in the last 2 minutes. This game's been very back and forth. Someone's going to want to set some control back into this game, and someone's going to want to just get a little bit more clean, I think, pretty soon.
We have a timeout called by Moore and Naumu. They are just going to look to get their heads right, keep themselves in this match, keep themselves in this game as Weinbach and Anderson, you know, they're only up 4-3, but it's good to nip that streak early with your timeouts. You don't want to wait till it's 7 or 8 or 9-3 to call that timeout. Nipping it early, that's just a good use of a timeout right there.
While they're taking a break, we'll once again say thank you to some of our sponsors, Engage Paddles, Mueller Sports Medicine, and Onyx for all their support in the Texas Open Championships. We're delighted to have you all here watching in person or on the live feed. Please like and share it and tell your friends, and we're going to be better next year. Thanks again to Taylor and his digital spatula company, doing great work here. There's Lisa.
And that, folks, is what we call a good timeout. Kind of just stopping that momentum in the tracks, dictating the pace of the game, the momentum, getting that second serve in, see if they can keep it going. Oh, huge swing, big hands, almost with the around the back, side out. Very good timeout.
You know a little bit about behind the back and spin moves.
Yeah, a little bit. You know,
Seeing you do that, you did it against us a few times on Thursday.
Couple 360s, no big deal. Nice drop by Lisa.
Good rip by
Huge.
Chris Anderson right there.
That's just a beautiful thing. You know, a lot of people forget that they can attack that ball off the bounce when it's right, when the time is right. And that was a perfect opportunity right there. Chris Anderson jumped all over. Big swings from Anderson. Into the side out. That's a good hold. Keeping them right at 3, right where they want them. Back on track, ready to start that streak up again. And there they go, pushing it to 5 on a nice serve. Lisa Naumu, ready to receive. Ball is called in. Whew.
That's a mental point. I think those are mental points sometimes.
Drop City. Huge rip by Weinbach. Huge rip.
And there's the side out. Good communication by Scott there.
Yep. Lisa's able to get out of the way, let that ball go. Ben, did you play mixed today?
I did not.
Why
I
not?
did a lot of commentating today.
Oh, okay. Getting your volunteer hours in.
It's very fun. It's very fun.
Nice. Well, we appreciate appreciate having you here and doing your part to share it with the viewers at home. And folks, if you like us sharing this with you, feel free to share this video with every single person you know. This dink by Chris Anderson.
Looked like she was on the heels there trying to hit that dink and place it while she was back with her weight.
It's true. You do want a forward momentum, and you want to be nice and balanced when you're making those dinks. Easier said than done, but it's true nonetheless. Oh, nice. Big swing. Ball's called out. Scott was all over it with the around the post anyway. That's 2 points. Scott's asking that 2 points. We are confirming for him. That's worth 2. Just kidding, folks, if you're new to the game. It's at least 2 points, Scott Moore.
We get another timeout. Little momentum here by Lisa Naumu and Scott Moore.
Nice. It's nice to see, you know, in such an intense game, you know, Scott Moore still having fun out there doing his thing. You know, so, yeah, for sure.
As much as he does it, you got to know he's having fun.
Yeah. Behind those dark sunglasses of his, you don't know what's going on in his head, you know?
I don't want to know.
It's just sheer beast mode. And, you know, on the court, he's a beast, but when you talk to him off the court, tell you what, he's one of the nicest guys, you know. And that goes for Dave Weinbach, too. Very intense on the court, but every time I talk with him off the court, it's just, you know, I enjoy conversing with him, for sure. Lisa Naumu, on the other hand.
I don't really know much about Lisa.
No, she is.
Tell us about Lisa.
No, she's great. She's so great. She's been around the game for a while, and she's a pleasure to have as well. And Chris Anderson, I got to train with her a little bit in California. I mean, not only was the practice incredible, but when we're going to lunch, it's just good people, as you would expect with this sport.
That's awesome. Here we go.
Coming in 7-5-1 off the timeout.
Oh,
big swing.
Then a lack of communication and then a tough call. Weinbach thinking something was out. I think there was a miscommunication. The linesman said it was good, meaning it was in, when he did a thumbs up. Dave's trying to say that means that it was out.
Right. Well, the rules are rules, the game's a game, and the lines people's calls and what's going to come out, what the outcome is going to be is what the outcome is going to be. What the true question is going to be is if Dave Weinbach's going to be able to keep the focus for the next point to come. Oh, here we go, folks. It's nothing. It wouldn't be pickleball if there wasn't controversy. Am I right, Ben?
100%.
You know? That's why we tap
As
paddles.
nice as we are, people still get heated. Competition's competition.
I mean,
this is a gold medal match.
You got to hold your ground. You got to, and Byron's going to need to do his best to get this match in the right direction.
I like how the ladies are taking a step back and just breathing over here. I think that's real smart.
If I were them, I'd be doing, getting a couple reps in, doing a couple push-ups.
And you definitely don't want to get as keyed up as your partner is right now.
Byron is.
A simple thumbs up causes a rift in the pickleball world for a few seconds.
Yeah. Not the best time to do your Fonzie impression.
Touche, my friend.
It looks like they're doing a replay due to a miscommunication from the lines person.
Scott Moore's not happy about that.
Oh, I can't imagine, especially after slaughtering them on that cross court. Both sides, it's understandable.
We want a new referee, Byron. No, we want a new referee.
Scott Moore is using his ability, which is his right as a player to request a new referee. All four players would need to agree.
Right.
But even requesting, the statement has been made,
Let's
and that's
see what
within his right.
now. These next 2 points are crucial.
Here we are, 7-5. Huge rib. The frustration. Ball makes it over the net. Oh, it's up. And a huge dunk from Dave Weinbach as he gets his replay into a second serve. Let's see if Moore can maintain his mental fortitude to maintain his lead in game 2 of this gold medal match. Beautiful third shot drop. Lisa with the trickler. Big swing, sets her partner up, and it's done. That's another point. The score is 8-5 now. Ben, we've got ourselves a match.
Here we go, folks.
Weinbach, big return. Oh, Scott keeping with again with the D. Naumu, unbelievable finesse drop. Huge swing, the defense. Fault called on.
That's a foot fault call.
Come on.
It was called on Chris Anderson and Dave Weinbach's side of the court. I'm not sure which one he pointed to because there was a lot of exchanges there, but Byron caught a foot fault on those volleys. As you guys know, your foot cannot be in that kitchen or that no volley zone when you hit that ball out of the air. And that's another point, putting it to 9-5. Another foot fault called by Byron Fresso on Dave Weinbach. You can expect that would have been one of the. He did not reestablish 2 points of contact
100%.
After being in the kitchen. Is what occurred there.
100%.
Here we are at 10-5. That kitchen rule is no joke, folks. It's part of the game. Big important. Huge swing. Scott is there. Cross court. Naumu defends it. Oh. And that was certainly, it looked like a foot fault from here, and that's a foot fault for game 2, folks.
Wow, 3 foot faults in the last 4 points.
So the mental fortitude battle there really, unfolded, and Scott Moore and Lisa Naumu are able to take this to that game to 15, man.
That was a riveting game
Holy
right there.
smokes.
That finished like a blaze.
Props to Scott Moore and Lisa Naumu staying focused and getting the job done.
It's going to be really interesting to see in this next game to 15 who comes out with intensity and swinging, or if they're going to come out and try to slow it down and redevelop control.
Okay, so since that is a match, he is the official signing of the clipboard. They have about 5 minutes before that game of 15. So
it could take even longer if they want, but I don't think they will.
Yep, I believe Byron just informed
Say
Scott
5?
of the 5 minutes.
Up to 10 if they
up
want.
to 10.
By the rules.
So
I think he's going to give them 5.
In the meantime, we'll have to keep everybody entertained. Ben, do you juggle?
I do not.
Oh, you
I
don't?
juggle a few jobs.
Yeah. Nice.
Commentating,
Yeah,
pickleball playing,
Certainly. Nice. So this is
keeping
one.
you in control. That's job.
That's 3 jobs in itself. Yeah, that's juggling jobs right there in itself. But let's see here. We have this match going on, and I believe we have another gold medal match coming up, which is going to be between Matt Wright and Lucy Kovalova.
Ben Johns and Simone Jardine.
Yep. So that's to come as well. Ben, you going to stick around and give that one?
I believe so. I mean, we can't stop with one match to go. I'm doing it all day.
See, this is the interesting part of this Texas tournament because the sun's starting to go down, the heat is starting to be less of a factor, and people's true games and their true endurances are starting to reveal themselves.
Right,
so
right.
I must say this is going to be a battle of wills in this game to 15 here. Mental fortitude. That's what it's going to come down to.
And I'll tell you what, I don't know if that other match is over. It could be Deacon and Barr.
Oh my goodness, there's other matches going on?
Well, I mean, Lucy and Matt.
Can we get mobile? Can we get over there? Can we get over there?
I don't think we can.
No.
Oh, okay. This just in, we cannot. But we can see it from here that they are actually still playing. Lucy Kovalova and Matt Wright are playing what would be, it's not the bronze medal, is it?
It would be.
Oh my goodness.
It would be the bronze medal match.
Goodness. Steve Deacon and Susan.
Is it weird to say those two names in that match? Is that the problem?
No, there's nothing weird about that bronze medal match or the names in it. Steve Deacon, solid as all get out, playing from Canada, and Susanna Barr, Selkirk player, on the scene, so solid.
I got to see him play in SoCal, and I was really impressed with his game. He hung in there, I mean, blow for blow with anybody.
He's got the prospects to become a national champion. There's no joke about Steve Deacon's game for sure. And Susanna Barr, really a true testament to her game this tournament. She's
really stepped up recently, I mean, this whole year I've seen her grow and get better and better and better. Which is happening with a lot of players. You're seeing a lot of people just start to step up, and maybe a new tier, a new wave of players, and it's making the game exciting.
Everybody's getting better.
Everybody's getting better.
You're the anomaly.
Yeah. Well, like I say, it's a great game, and I feel like I'm getting better at commentating at the very least.
You are. No, you played great the other day, man. That's why I had to hit to your partner, because you were just playing so good.
That was a fun match. I'll make sure Brandon knows that you had to pick on him because you were afraid of me.
He should know. He should know. But, yep, all players are taking their break, getting ready for that game to 15. It's going to be just the game to 15, switch sides at 8, and it's going to be for all the marbles. And by marbles, I mean all $3,000 of it.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of marbles.
We've got some players walking back on the court. Looks like it is just going to be the 5 minutes. So once again, we'd like to thank y'all here at the Texas Open Pickleball Championships. This is going to be the game to 15 for the senior mixed gold medal match, with Lisa Naumu and Scott Moore winning the first two, 11-7, 11-5 over Dave Weinbach and Chris Anderson.
Shout out to Mueller Sports Medicine for keeping us healthy on and off the court. Onyx Pickleball for providing us with the DuraFast pickleball, which they are using. This is the player preferred ball. And of course, Engage Pickleball with the top-notch paddles that they make. They recently just came out with the Poach Advantage, which is rocking the scene, as well as the Elite Pro Wide Body, which has caught a lot of people's eyes. It's that Elite Pro that everybody loves, which is
a little bit more.
Yeah, it's a little wider. It's got this nice sweet spot, and I gotta be honest, man, I tried it myself. It's nice.
Really?
Yeah, it's nice.
Kudos to Engage. Also, once again, thanks Steve Taylor and Digital Spatula Productions for being here all week on the ones and twos.
The ones and twos, I like it. Absolutely, Steve Taylor. Thank you for allowing us to be here with you. All right, it looks like we are getting ready to get started here. Looks like the side has been picked, the server has been picked.
Finally feels comfortable, would you say yes?
comfortable. I'm not comfortable. I am on edge. I do not know what's going to happen in this match.
I meant weather-wise,
Oh,
temperature-wise.
weather. Oh, yeah. This is the nicest it's been all week. This is as nice as it's been all week. We have Lisa Naumu serving to Chris Anderson. If you're just joining us, this is a game to 15 for the gold medal match. 1 game to 15. Anderson with a big swing. Lisa Naumu could not hold off, and it's a perfect setup for Dave Weinbach to put that point away. Our first side out of this match, Weinbach and Anderson serving 0-0-1. Huge hand battle. Huge hand
Weinbach getting in there right from the start.
The youngin coming out on top.
Setting a tone, which is what I thought would happen in game 2. I never saw it.
Oh, big swing. Chris Anderson down the sideline for a point.
She's really been pushing him on that backhand jab, and it's been 50-50, you know? I mean, he's been hanging in there with that ball, but she's gotten some points off of it. Oh, errant serve. Late in the day. Those errant serves were really costly. Wide block. All 4 of these players have given it all they've gotten for quite some time. A lot of energy in that last match. I'm sure they probably, passed a little bit of it out, and they've got to regroup and get geared up now.
It's what it's going to come down to. Energy levels, mental fortitude, and consistency. Can you keep yourself in this match? Every point's going to be crucial. It's that short game to 15. Switch at 8. Cross-court battle between the ladies.
Just misses.
That's a good dink rally. That's a really good dink rally.
Haven't had many of those.
2-0 on the 1. There we are, folks.
Great shot, Scott.
Scott doing a little bit of poaching himself and pushing that ball wide on Dave and getting it in. It's a great down-the-line return. Didn't really come up at all.
2-0. We have the side out, 0-2 on the 1. Naumu serving to Anderson. Nice drop by Moore. And they are on the board. You can hear Lisa say to her partner, nice dinks. Giving them nothing. In the distance, folks, we can see that Lucy Kovalova has been seen signing a clipboard, which confirms that they will be going on to the gold medal match against Simone Jargin and Ben Johns in that pro division coming up right after this match. But until then, we are here at this game to 15 in the Senior Open Division. Thanks for joining us. Feel free to share as we are sharing with you. Best seats in the house. Big hands.
Too much.
Ball
Put
is
away.
just out.
Scott already doesn't like the way this game's starting out. Set the tone. Take a timeout. Regroup.
Nice. And his radar is very keen. It's only 2-1. It's not that crazy lead where they're like, okay, we definitely need to call a timeout. He's calling it early, stopping it in its tracks. It's so important.
Just a simple reset button. Kudos to Byron in that situation with the line call earlier. Byron really did a great job asserting himself as the governing person down the court and keeping control of the court and the players in a heated situation. Sometimes referees have to do that in the sport, in a tournament, and they have to maintain that kind of sense of control.
Certainly a must.
15 seconds. Those players are going to take the court. See if that timeout paid off.
Okay, we can feel the wind picking up a little bit. It appears to be going towards and into the face of Chris Anderson and Dave Weinbach. But what do I know? It's swirling around like we're in.
I think that ball just catches the line. Scott gets away with one there. 2-1-2.
Dallas-Fort Worth area, Texas. Capel, folks.
So here we are. They took that timeout at what was it?
Yeah, it's 2-1.
2-1, and they got
Stopped
the
them in
ball
their
back.
tracks, man.
Great
It's
timeout.
another good timeout. It's not Scott Moore's first rodeo. Huge swing. Catches her off guard. The ball is out, and that's a point. Tying it up 2-2-1. Scott Moore dictating this match.
Okay,
Nice
this
serve.
is just a heads-up announcement that next up on the Texas Open Championship court will be the Mixed Open Doubles Gold Medal match featuring Ben Johns and Simone Jardim versus Matt Wright and Lucy Kovalova.
Oh, it's out of the air. He puts the dunk. Lucy was there. Moore with the reset.
Next up on
He was able to reestablish those 2 points of contact. Big swing. He gets a paddle on it.
And
It's
it
in.
lands
It's
and
in.
just over Lisa's paddle.
Huge
Hydration
point.
break.
Huge point.
And the conversation is going to become, what are these hydration breaks?
Oh, that was the first thought out of my head when I stepped on this court on day 1 of this tournament during the age division. Because I'm going to be honest, Ben, you know, as this is a developing game, you know, the rules are being established, and I understand that safety is an important thing, but, you know, the rules need to be set in stone and they need to be enforced. Now, when I asked the referee, what are the guidelines for these water or these hydration breaks, and I received a shoulder shrug, you know, obviously there's room for improvement
It needs
there.
to be addressed.
And of course it does. And I think there could be a set amount of hydration breaks that could be added to the timeouts, something of that nature. But there certainly needs to be some sort of
Clarification.
clarification on what we can and cannot do with those hydration breaks, because they can be used a lot more than just hydrating.
Oh, there she goes. Getting
Big
behind
swings,
Dave.
big swings.
Good use of the hydration break.
Certainly. This score is now 3-2 on the 2. Moore, Naumu, excuse me, serving to Weinbach and Anderson. Classic serve return from Weinbach, and the ball
Just
is
wide.
out. Ben, who are you rooting for? I'm just kidding. I'm not going to ask you that question.
Byron.
Rooting for Byron. Rooting for Byron, rooting for pickleball. We're getting what we asked for in this game to 15 here. Anybody's match now, in terms of match in games 1. Oh, big initiate by Dave, handled by Naumu. Cross court between the ladies, and she catches her off guard.
You know, Chris won the last one.
Yeah. And Lisa comes out on top on that one. Yep, you are right on the ball on that one, Ben. 2-3-2 here in the game to 15. Big switch. Scott Moore gets there just in time. Huge swing. And she put Chris Anderson with the save.
You see how
Ball
they
is out.
He sticks Lisa in front of Chris there, and they don't do the stack. It's interesting.
Good job by Anderson and Weinbach keeping her back. Oh, she takes the net, and the ball is just out.
Called by the line judge. Scott and Lisa kind of creeping away here.
Big swing by Weinbach, putting him in the second serve.
Parting the seas right there with a great shot.
Yeah, and there are Weinbach fans all across the country freaking out on that shot. That is just what they come for. That's what they're watching for, and he is not disappointing. Nice hands by Scott Moore. Oh, huge ping pong forehand from Dave Weinbach. Not much Lisa could do with that one.
As good as Scott's recovery was off that net cord, the shot was still a little bit tough.
2-4-1, looking to tie it up here in this game to 15. Beautiful drop by Chris Anderson. Are you kidding me? I think it's nothing. Oh, lady cross court pass. Oh! Oh my goodness gracious. Chris Anderson swings it over to Scott Moore. Just huge line drive, setting her partner up to put that point away. The true put away ball. Very impressive. breaking away from that 2. They're finally off the 2, looking to tie it up here, right here. Oh my goodness, Weinbach getting involved.
About to have one of their only leads of the whole 3 games so far. They haven't had many leads.
Yeah. Telegram, stay away from Dave Weinbach's forehand. Ball is called out by the linesperson. And that's another point, tying it up just like that, folks. It's a game of streaks, and we are witnessing one right now.
There's the timeout. Is it another hydration break?
It appears that we are witnessing a hydration break again here. You know, my suggestion would be, you know, take 15 seconds off. It's 45 seconds for a strictly water/towel hydration. And as far as the rules go that do exist,
you know,
there is no communicating with your partner during the hydration
I gotta
break.
say, is the team that's with the momentum, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, either or, I'm still not happy with that, to be honest.
And Ben, the fact of the matter is that both teams still have their timeouts remaining.
See,
so they're, you know, as I was spoken with one of my fellow colleagues, Randall Zbinden earlier, you know, we both agree that sports are sports, and you know, there shouldn't be the hydration breaks at this level in the game.
could be the case.
Time will tell, as it always does.
And once again, the hydration break works.
And yeah, and that's the thing, is how influential it can be on the match for what it is. Initially designed to be something to ensure safety, but the way that it affects the game is way more influential than it should be.
Right. We seem to be at a bit of a lull between points here. We'll maybe see a long rally, see if someone can gain some control.
Big swing from Dave Weinbach, taking that ball under the net, curling it over with that top spin. Naumu had to receive it below the net. That's just high-level shots.
Everyone's just trading serve right now. See if anybody can jump ahead.
Third shot rip, huge lob. Oh yeah.
Scott with a good overhead there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 5-4 on the 2. Oh, that's a nice shot from Chris Anderson. The patience from Weinbach. Look how big he is, right in the middle of that court. Oh, and she catches him. She catches him.
And we saw that cross-court battle between the ladies, and I think they were all expecting that.
Yeah.
And she said, no, not today.
Look right, step left. Chris Anderson catching Scott Moore off guard on his sideline. That's just a beautiful way to keep him honest.
Oh. Foot fault. Connection, that hitting player was connected to the foot fault. It's one of those rare kitchen rules. Tell them what the referee's saying right now.
So what Byron is explaining is that when they both swung through the ball, Scott Moore made contact with Lisa Namu's paddle, and she was in the kitchen, and therefore it was a foot fault, according to Byron Fressa.
100%.
Oh, did you got?
Oh my goodness.
Gracious.
Lisa with the hands.
Weinbach is coming to life here in this game to 15. Hydration break. We get to all collect our thoughts and maybe perhaps take a sip of our beverage.
That first ball was going out, but she was really in that point. She almost got out of it.
Props. A timeout was taken. Okay.
I believe so, because they're communicating.
It's a side switch.
It's a side switch at 8, folks. 1 minute side switch. That's the first substantial lead by Dave Weinbach and Chris Anderson this whole match.
So no timeout was taken. A hydration break was not being used. It was the 8-point side switch. Nice. Listen to this guy.
Come on, Chris.
Got the momentum. Let's use
Key
it.
word you hear right there, all the momentum. That goes back to that issue with the water breaks. You know what I mean? Momentum is huge in a game of swings.
We've got the momentum. Let's use it. Come on, Chris, Dave Weinbach says. That's good positive reinforcement to his partner. They switch sides at 8. They have 1 minute to switch sides.
If you're watching, guys, real quick, please like and share this video. Tell your friends, show them what's going on here. Let them watch it on Facebook. It's super fun. Let them know about it.
I'm Rob Cassidy here, joined with Ben Paquette, with the grace of Steve Taylor joining us as our director, and we are happy to bring you this incredible pickleball live straight here from Coppell, Texas, at the Texas Open.
Oh, just missing that. Steve Taylor of the Great Digital Spatula Productions. Whoop, whoop.
Let's go. Let's go. 4-8-1. Lisa Naumu serving. little high on that third shot drive. You know, that's the risk that comes with that third shot drive, is that it can potentially be attackable. And that's exactly what Chris Anderson did.
A lot more drives in the senior pros today. Scott with a rare miss there. Quick side out.
That's a good hold by Dave Weinbach and Chris Anderson, getting that ball back, starting where they left off. 8-4 on the one, looking to get to that 15 and end this game for all the marbles. That big check, $3,000.
Ball just wide off the net cord. Can't help but think Chris missed a put away there if she stepped wide for expecting a dink on one of those shots.
Well, Ben, maybe you should get out there and show her how it's done.
I'd better not.
That's a tough shot to make. Just kind of that short bounce right there, you know, feet are in the way. The only solution for that, or the remedy, is moving your feet. And at this point, oh, huge smash.
She didn't miss that one, did she?
No. So there she is out there showing you how it's done.
Maybe that's the case. Maybe I should just let the pro do the pro work.
Get your pencil and paper out and start taking notes, because Chris Anderson knows what she's doing. Cross court between the ladies. Forehand to forehand. Onyx paddle to onyx paddle. Ooh, swings it over to Dave.
Down the line, dink.
Swings it back over. Oh, and Scott Moore gets involved and puts it away. Folks, that's a great point right there. That's just that chess battle that you see at that kitchen line. That balance of patience and aggressiveness that pickleball forces and demands of you. Beautiful drop shot by Scott Moore. Beautiful drop shot.
Great shot.
Chris Anderson looked to keep him back there, but that drop shot was just so good. 5-10-1, folks. In a flash, in a blink of an eye.
It would appear they've gone to drop shots a lot more now against the wind, or with the wind, I rather.
5-10-2. They need to get off that 5 right here, right now, if they have any chance of staying in this match. Big rip.
There it is. Scott speeds it up and gets the point.
Risky play, but the high risk, high reward there. They're off the 5, onto the 6. It's a 4-point game, getting closer and closer to that 15. Head down, classic return from Dave Weinbach, and it is effective. Lisa Naumu cannot handle that return. I'll tell you what though, Lisa Naumu has been playing so solid all day. Unbelievable third shots every single time. It's been pretty unbelievable. Oh, a big interjection from Scott Moore. Smacking that ball out of the air, taking that to second serve. 10-6-2, big hold. This return keeps her back. Anderson out of the air. Oh, just off the battle.
Very aggressive, low dinks there.
A much needed hold by Lisa Naumu and Scott Moore, keeping them right at 10. They can't afford to give any more points here. 6-10 on the 1. Off the net, Lisa handles. Dave gets involved, and that ball is deep. That's what the guys are looking to do during that cross-court battle, and Dave did it perfectly. It's the verbal, very social game. Oh, what a great drop by Scott. They're at the line. Oh, and that's going to be another point, closing the gap, 7-10 on the 2.
2 great backhands by Chris, but that last one, she just couldn't get around on the forehand.
Ben, I appreciate you holding my hand.
Stay with me. Stay with me, Rob. It's going to be all right.
Nice. A very forced drive from Scott Moore into the side out there. Not what they needed at that point in time. Really just need to keep that composure and keep doing what you're doing. It's working. And that's the third shot drop. Missed dink by Lisa. Releasing them from that 10. They are now on the 11, just 4 points away from that gold medal and that big old check. That Happy Gilmore-sized Scott Moore's on the other side of the court now. Oh, they tried it. Sometimes just because the plan doesn't work doesn't mean it's not the right plan. Sometimes you just have to stick to your guns, hold down your plan A versus their plan A, and just duke it out. Oh, there you go, Lisa, coming out on top.
Hanging in there.
Side out, they gave up, oh no, excuse me. Second
One
serve.
more serve
They've
here.
given up 2 points. 3 points away, Dave
Crucial
Weinbach.
point here.
Serving.
I think we see a timeout if they get this point, get the 13.
Huge serve.
Guess we
huge
don't have
return.
to worry about that now.
That was such an incredible return from Lisa Naumu, just showing that she has no fear on that decision-making with her shot selection and taking that serve back. They're down 7-12. It's time for them to streak out. It's time for them to hold on to their serve possession and do what they need to do. There's that beautiful drop. Little high, Scott Moore stays
with
out of the
the
kitchen
move.
and body checks the referee.
Referee's not part of the court. He's not part of the court.
Right,
He can run
right,
into the ref.
right.
Although that ref is a brick wall.
Oh, yeah. Certainly. Nice big point score is 8-12 on the one. Oh my goodness gracious, folks.
Turning it up a notch here, right in the fourth quarter.
Handling a shot from Dave Weinbach like that is no easy task. Scott Moore is able to do it. Puts him to 9-12 on the one. Scott Moore serving. You can expect that backhanded serve. There it is. The drop shot like he knows he should be doing. Oh, Naumu keeping him honest. Swings it over to Chris. Ooh, and a tough miss by Lisa Naumu. Second serve.
Rough miss right there.
You're looking for
Crucial
double
moment.
digits.
Getting to 10 would be good motivation to push.
Oh yeah, looking for double digits here big time. Nice serve, the return, little high, handled, a big swing by Chris Anderson. You can see that third just didn't set up the point the way they wanted to, and that's what led to Chris Anderson dictating that last point. Side out, 12-9 on the one. Nice drop by Chris. Oh, the big swing.
Oh, she's sitting on the backhand and just misses it.
Almost with the counter punch, just a little wide, folks. Timeout call.
There's that timeout at 13 we thought we would see.
It's good to see a timeout. It's just a right play. 13-9. Let's listen in. Let's listen in.
Finish this strong. Come on.
Dave giving the game plan, simply just finishing it.
Oh, yeah.
Time to finish strong. Let's go, partner.
Could listen to Weinbach all day. But there's only so many hours in the day, Ben. You know, we've got 3 jobs to juggle, at least.
Yeah, you know.
It's not
I
easy.
could do 6 hours maybe.
Yeah. 6, take a break, play some pickleball, and then back to listening to Dave Weinbach.
Kind of hot right now.
Finish it hot. Let's go. It's the only way to finish. I love it. I like it. Write that down. Finish hot.
Cannot play not to lose at this point.
No,
Gotta play to
exactly.
win.
That's exactly right, Ben. You're exactly right. You can't play to not mess up. You got to play to win. It's the Texas way. So I'm learning.
It's the winning way,
The winning way. Ooh.
which is why it's the Texas way.
It's the Texas. Yeah, the Texas way is the winning way. I love it. Big swing. Naumu smooth.
That's just too good by the other team right
Smooth.
there.
Just sheer composure into second serve. Dave Weinbach ready to serve. Needs to keep his focus. Nice serve, nice return. The rip. Oh my gosh, Dave Weinbach out of the air. Oh, and Naumu with a beautiful shot.
What a huge side out.
Yeah, that's a nice, beautiful swing, and you can see she's not going for too much. You know, she's not forcing a couple extra 12 miles per hour on it. You know,
Just right?
Yeah, exactly.
Not too little, not too much,
Yeah,
just right.
Yeah. You know,
Here we go, 9-13-1, Scott Moore and Lisa.
avoiding that unforced error and still getting the job done. Big swing from Dave. She gets the first one, but not the second one. Second serve, it is what we refer to as do or die time. Am I right?
It is, it really is.
13-9 here in the game of 15. Are you guys kidding me? Like and share. Oh, the burn by Chris Anderson
Great
down the sideline
spot.
into the side out.
crucial serve here by Dave Weinbach.
Little high, keeps her deep. Second one, Weinbach gets a hand on it, covers his line, but Lisa Naumu was able to put it away. Whew, that is just good, solid play from both players. Scott Moore and Lisa Naumu working together to get that point done. Anderson serves. Weinbach with the drop. Little high. Sets her partner up. Nothing he can do with it. Another side out here at 13-9. And now it is 9-13 on the one.
They did get that serve back. I wasn't sure if they were.
An impressive hold. Impressive hold. The drop is good. They're at the net, all four players.
Good clean pickleball there.
On to second serve.
One more stop, then we finish. Let's go. Right here. 9-13-2.
Nice drop by Naumu. Good reach by Scott for a point. Off the 9 and onto the double digits, folks. It's a 3-point game. 10-13-2. Nice return. The drop is good, but the rip is not. And there's the side out. 13-10 on the one. Weinbach and Anderson have 2 opportunities to end this game right here, right now.
13-10-1.
Just
Ball is
catches.
in.
You got to remember they are against the wind there. That ball just catches.
14-10.
Scott asks the question, how did you do that?
14-10. Championship point here. Beautiful. What is pressure? Lisa Naumu has no idea what that word means. Just beautiful play by her on that match point number 1. On to match point number 2. Chris Anderson serving. Unbelievable.
She's going at each
Lisa
other.
Naumu, clutch city, as she is now serving 10-14. Beautiful play.
Not backing down.
Off the 10 and on to the 11, closing it in. A timeout called by Dave Weinbach, looking to stop that streak right now.
He saw the game inside the game right there between the two ladies and knew that he wanted to squash that as soon as possible.
Impressive display by Lisa Naumu.
Great play.
Sheer heart, sheer,
Fight.
incredible.
Just period.
Yeah.
Fight. We're going on.
Inspiring that was.
We're going on 10 hours now of these folks playing.
This game to 15's been going on for 10 hours?
Well,
I believe it.
They started at 8 a.m.
It started at 8 a.m. Oh, it's unbelievable.
It's 10 hours. This is a long day for
It
these
certainly is. Dave Weinbach and Chris Anderson calling that timeout just to regroup, call that stop. They're up by 3.
15 seconds.
About to come back. Line judges ready. Referee ready. Scott with a few words of encouragement for Lisa, who probably just needs to be told to keep doing what she's doing.
11, 13, 14, 1.
There's that gunslinging battle like we saw in point 1 of the best of 3 match.
That's right. That's right.
He's the right server, but he's in the wrong spot. They
He
check the
figures it
score,
out.
and now he knows. 11-14 on the 2. Ball is called out.
Called out.
12-14-2, folks.
Without the thumbs up, that's a finger up. Remember, it's
Yeah.
important.
Fonzie is not allowed. Big rip and punished into the
Great
side
shot.
out.
She's done a few of those on Scott this game.
These girls are no joke. Gives her props as he sends her the ball. Side out. 14-12, championship point number 3.
Correct.
Just the ball is
for the
called
man.
out, and that is gonna do it, folks. Ring
What
the
a
bell.
fight.
Unbelievable. Yeah, that was incredible. A nice hug from Scott Moore, and they embrace each other because it really was a great match.
So here we have the team from the bottom bracket winning 2 handily, and then the team from the winner's bracket regrouping and winning a grueling 3rd game, 15-12. A lot of fight by both teams. Thanks for sticking with us, folks. Like I said, please like and share your stream there on the Facebook page, Texas Pickleball. We're going to wrap it up here for a few seconds, but we have a great open mixed pro medal match to come. Thanks for joining us, Steve Taylor, and we'll see you soon.